Hello and welcome to this special episode of our program Cross Cultures, and today we are having a special interview with the Indonesian ambassador to Egypt, His Excellency Ambassador Abdurrahman Muhammad Fakhr, to speak to us about Indonesia, this beautiful country, where a vast and beautifully diverse country of about 17,000 islands. They are spreading around 5,000 kilometers of tropical ocean. It is also the 14th largest nations in the whole world. Ambassador Abdurrahman Muhammad Fakhr, the Indonesian ambassador to Egypt, thank you very much for being with us in our program Cross Cultures. And sir, let me first ask you about the Indonesian culture, because Egyptians and I think foreigners are so eager to know much about Indonesia, this great country.
Thank you so much, Mona, and welcome again to the Indonesian residents. I'm glad that you come again to this compound of Indonesian Embassy.
Thank you very much.
Indonesia is a biggest archipelagic country in the world. Consists of more than 17,000 islands. Well, 30,000 are inhabited by the people of Indonesia. We have more than 300 ethnic groups in Indonesia with their own languages and dialects. So you can imagine that Indonesia is a big country as well as with many ethnic groups. We have 33 provinces, and now Indonesia reached more than 240 million people with 5 big religions embraced by the people of Indonesia. There are Muslims, around 87%, some Protestant, Catholics, Buddhists, and Hindu.
This is huge, and variety of ethnic groups living all together. How are they living all together in harmony?
Well, luckily we have this 5 principles of living together in Indonesia, and one of the most important principles is the unity of Indonesia. We have what we call one nation, one language, and one people, one country. And Indonesian language is actually not majority, not spoken widely in provinces, but we take this language as a language of Indonesia. Originally, it's just spoken by less than 30% of Indonesians, but then it's become Indonesian language and spoken widely now in all over Indonesia.
Sir, would you want to tell us some details about the Indonesian cultural features, the features that just Indonesia have, no country in this world have?
Well, we can't talk about this culture 2 nights maybe, because we are so rich, so wealth about the culture. Yeah, as I said, we have more than 300 ethnic groups with their own languages and culture, traditions, and you can distinguish from Aceh. Aceh is originally from it's the northern part of Indonesia, and northern part of Sumatra. It's different very much from our people, Indonesian in Papua. The eastern part of Indonesia, they cannot understand each other in their own languages.
But yet they live together.
They live together. They are united with this one country, one language, and one nation.
Indonesia is one of the largest Muslim countries in the whole world, with the largest population. Would you like to tell us, while we are here in Ramadan, the features of Ramadan in Indonesia?
You know, Ramadan in Indonesia is being waited. Every time Ramadan comes, people are interested to welcome them. Mostly Muslim people, but also actually there are some functions as well as parties organized by the people. not only in the cities, but also in villages. And sometimes also joined by other non-Muslim Indonesians. This is the harmony that we have, the tolerance that we have. Sometimes you see some non-Muslim organize a breakfast for Muslim.
Just as in Egypt.
So we have the same similarity on this. And that's why I think there is interesting parties, for instance, to welcome Ramadan. In every mosque, in every small, what we call musalla, they organize tarhib. We call here tarhib.
Welcoming.
Yes, welcoming Ramadan. And it's even started 1 week before Ramadan.
So you just begin the celebrations a week ahead of Ramadan.
Yes, yes.
So I hope the Ramadan festivations just started a week ago in Indonesia, right?
Yes, yes. That's why we try to follow suit here also. We among Indonesian citizens here, mostly students, we organize many functions here. I came to several places here in Zagazig, in Mansura, while celebrating the welcoming of this Ramadan with the Indonesian students here.